Hi, I'm Max Reinbach with XDA-TV, and today I'm going to show you Calendar Widget by Francisco Franco. Let's get started. So right here, you got your basic old Note 9 running Pixel experience. Alright, so to show off his widget, right here, this is his widget. This is the calendar widget. It looks really nice, but to most people, this is just a really nice looking calendar widget. But if you actually go to the app, it gives you a whole lot of customization that you can actually do with the widget itself. And this customization is really good. I am running the paid version of it. There is a free version also. It just lacks most of this customization, but it's kind of necessary. So, if you go to Appearances, you can actually change the event layout and how you want it. You can see how compact, you can just see everything there. Oops. So, I like to keep it at default to give the most room here. It'll spread it out a bit more and it'll have all of the different information about each event. Now, all the way up at time, which I was at a second ago, you can have it show past events. So if I was in it, you would be able to scroll up to see different events. I like to keep that off personally. Oops. So now you have the show every event icon, which I like to keep on for 15 days. I'm actually going to turn that up to 30 days so I can get the full month, which is nice. And then it'll show a maximum of 100 events. Those two, they're not really... Like, all-day events are useful for some people, but I personally don't need it, so I keep that off. And declined events, I would like to see those too. Again, that's Appearances. So this highlight today's event option, a lot of people do like to keep it on. I personally keep it off because I don't want the bubble around some already well-designed events. Now, you have the toolbar. The toolbar, I have it pretty much turned off, except for the date, but you can have it show the weather, which I probably should have kept on, and then you have different icons up here. By default, all of these are enabled, but to give it a more clean look, I just disable everything besides the weather, because the weather, I want to have easy access to the weather on any of my home screen pages. Now you could have rounded corners enabled, but I've turned down the opacity of it, so having those enabled is kind of it's useless to me. Now you have title size, sorry. So you can change how big everything is, and you can change the colors, all around. Some nice features to have up there. You have grouped events. So you can group events. So today, tomorrow, and it'll show up in different categories here. I keep it a bit bigger to make it just look more spread out. It's, again, all up to you. And then I also do have the header size turned pretty much all the way up, and I have the background turned off because it looks better without the background. Now, you can go down to Event Appearance. This is where a lot of people are going to want to mess around with this. So, in the Event Appearance, by default, it puts everything together into smaller little groups with a border around all of them and the full toolbar at the top. But if you start playing with it, you can actually get some nice looking designs here. So you can change the date around, you can change the description around, you can just change everything you want around to be able to have it how you exactly want it, which is really nice to have in this. So I was able to change all of this to what specific events and what specific everything I wanted. So it leaves like a really open experience. So now you have that, and you can scroll all the way down to events in the future. So this is just my school calendar. There's nothing special in here. But yeah, so you have access to all of this. And now there is the paid version, which I'm using, but there's the free version, which does give you a little bit more. The free version is a little bit less customization. Paid version has all of the same customization I just showed. Yeah. So if you're interested, I'll link the app below in the description. But as a little special thank you, I asked Francisco Franco for a couple codes, and he gave us 10 promo codes for this the premium version of this app. So you can check that out in the description. I will just have the codes posted there, and it's going to be first come, first serve. So whoever gets it first gets the codes. There will be 10 of them, so hopefully you are fast enough to get the codes. So thanks for watching.